It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're gonna need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Kyler starting off with a throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Murray setting up to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Murray on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a race down the right side. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Justin Tucker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? 22, 80, check.
Stafford to the air to start us off. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Stafford from the gun. target, Puka Nacua. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42.
Good for Rams. First down.
Stafford throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Working quickly here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Cardinals' 38.
Now Stafford again. Catch me on the right side by Nacua. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's another Rams first down.
It's Stafford once more. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Blue 60!
Going from the pistol, Stafford. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Sean Murphy punting in to pick it off. And the Cardinals will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Swim!
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. Rolling and takes it deep. He's got it deep downfield. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. The flag makes this 3rd down and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready! Zero! 280! 11! Drill right! 22!
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Ready! Hey, red! 180!
Stafford now against the blitz. They left him wide open. It's complete. Free inside the 30. To the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Murray to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Play action now. Murray buying some time right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarter. Like a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it.
22 yards. And the Cardinal 1st down.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. He rolls to his right. Makes the connection to James Conner. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Back to the air, Murray. Finds a seam down the middle. Has some room to work. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals break the tie here in the 1st. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Cardinals take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Palmer. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Stafford now on 1st down. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've got it first to begin the frame. Going over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking that time for Terrence Ferguson. And it's going to be second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
The first carry now for Kyren Williams. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. Has it down close. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Devontae Adams, the touchdown.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action with the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Completed over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They're going play action. It's Murray. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And on first down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Rolling left, buying some time. He calls his own number again. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Murray on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
The Cardinals out for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed. To stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
White. And middle.
Stafford from the gun. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
15 yards on the play. And the Rams first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down throw here for Stafford. Connects on the crosser. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Rams just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
14.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. From the gun, it's Murray. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Forced out to his right. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Case, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Rams in a very tough spot on 2nd and long.
59.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Looking quickly here.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Here's Stafford from his own end zone. Quick slant, taken in by Nakua. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Escapes the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. Here's Murray. He's got McBride complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
And the Cardinal 1st down.
Murray here on 1st down. Hauled in again, it's McBride. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Throwing again, Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown. They'll try the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams double their lead to 14. Here's Evans set to kick this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. 1st and 10, Murray. On the move, headed right. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. That one intended for Trey McBride. And now they face 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. Tried connected with Brown, but it's intercepted. Darius Williams with the INT. And the Rams do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Palmer. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
50-50. Set. 21. Yellow 20. 0.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Quick slant to Ferguson. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Rams 1st down.
Hey, 54.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers. And it's been done less than 50 times in league history. That one right down the middle. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21.
Cardinals 14.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they outplayed him. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Buys time, rolling right. That one way too far up there. They can't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Murray on 3rd down. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They snap it to Murray. Headed out right. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Alert! Set. What do you have?
From the red zone on 1st. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And that throw doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions.
And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams trying to end this before the final quarter. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams continue piling on to this lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Breaks the tackle. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They are going to go. Here's Murray. Throw is caught by the back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
A 1st down carry for Pacheco. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Lady.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Set. 180.
Stafford now on 1st down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Davante Adams. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Set.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Throwing the out route complete. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Set.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the run it.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Sit. 2-2.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Caught by Connor out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or two short of the 20 here.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
4th down. Here's Murray. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Big, we go set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
21. Tonight.
Stafford from the gun. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams grow their lead yet again.
Cardinals 14.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Forced out to his right. Over the middle, Harrison's got it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. Trey McBride, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Palmer. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Palmer on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20. Yard line.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue 80. Moving hot.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on 1st down, but unable to connect off of it. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Stafford back to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs too. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Set. 50. Blue 80. Zebra.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Escapes the pocket. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Set.
Going from the pistol, Stafford. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Alert. Set.
Stafford throwing again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. And the Cardinals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Murray here on 1st down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He is down to the 30-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Arizona.
It's Pacheco again. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. At the 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Escapes out to the left. On the run, deep down the left side. He had it for a moment, but a Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Buck. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a danger.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards of them into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he gets in, touchdown. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Palmer.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Offensive line fast.
That's a gain of 14 yards. And the Rams.
First and 10. Here's Stafford. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Stafford now. He's getting close, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they could check that box.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's the backup. First throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Brissett with it on first. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 13 yards. It's second down.
Shotgun now for Brissett. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. Harrison secures this, left side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
A gain of 16 yards.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Into a crowd. And, intercepted. Kobe Durant has it. Oh, man, Brock. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
We're waiting.
The throw outside, and they might throw this again. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on 1st down, but unable to connect off of it. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Somebody got to do it. I'm in. Somebody got to do it. I change you. Watch it. Roll it. Turn his TV off. Ain't with my type activities, but don't you get involved. Hey, I know the shit I seen. Send them off. Take a whistle, take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and them teams for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I admit that. Hey, black out. They act out. Yeah, I did that.
59. Set.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
He has the first over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for a Rams 1st down.
They're going to pass it here. completed right side. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
It's Stafford once more. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Defense in the hurry-up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30.
Now Stafford again. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
And 3 yards to go.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Buys time, rolling right. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Ready, 32.
Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And he's going to be stopped less than a yard from the end zone. Man, excitement all the way to the end. No time left. Zeros on the clock. This game's over. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season, ending things on a good note and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments and make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
Time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' this platinum every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name Green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manor Pond. Rolling out to Durban, mouth a pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm